Welcome to Roll for Sourdough, the chaotic baking series where I let the dice control my dough. Inspired by Roll for Barbecue, Roll for Sandwich, and Roll for Breakfast, and all the other Roll for content out there. It's time to see what the dice have in store for us today. As always, we start out with our chaotic roll to see how this dough is going to take shape. And we rolled a 12 wild magic, so we get a wild magic roll with this dough. Now let's move to the seasonings. What are we gonna have today? And we have a 2 cinnamon and an 18-5 spice. This is going to be very cinnamon forward. So here we go, a brand new 5 spice. I had trouble getting it in a little bit. I went back because it wasn't enough. But the cinnamon, on the other hand, the cinnamon came out in full force. That is a lot of cinnamon. And foreshadowing, it is a lot of cinnamon. Side note, I had a little too much fun playing with this dough. And now it is time for our inclusion rolls to see what will be the inclusions for this dough. And we ended up rolling an 8 for olives and a 14 for blue cheese crumbles. An interesting combo. And now here we go, adding in the inclusions. I got a small can of olives and I used almost all of them. There's a little bit left, not a whole lot. And then I got a small thing of blue cheese and I put a little over half of the blue cheese in there. Looking at it now from the replay, it looks like I put a lot in there. So I hope it turns out. Again, I liked playing with the dough. It felt squishy. The blue cheese and the olives made the dough a little wetter, which was actually a good thing in the end. And now it is time for the scariest roll of them all, the wild magic roll, to see how this is going to take form. And we rolled an 8, which is baked on a cookie sheet with no water pan underneath. So we ain't gonna get the rise that you expect from a sourdough. But here it is, rested a little bit. Here it is fully rested, ready to go into the fridge. And now here it is scoring the next day, 24 hours later. And then now here we go into the oven with no water pan, as you can see. Let's hope this baby turns out. It didn't get as high as I was hoping, but it has a nice overall crust, overall color. I liked it. It cut very well, and you're about to see the finished product. It looks amazing. The inclusions are all through it. It looks and smells really good. And time to take that bite. Look at it. I think it turned out fantastically. I took the first bite, and at first it wasn't bad, but then things started happening. The flavors just didn't mesh. It was too much cinnamon, and then you get some of the blue cheese and some of the olives, and I just had to finish it because I want to eat one piece at least on camera. I was not a huge fan. It just didn't turn out amazingly like I hoped. I called it the Spice Abyss and gave it a 3 out of 10. See you next time.